What if the very relationship you believe is sustaining you is actually starving you? What if the love you feel so deeply in your own heart exists in a silent, empty room where your partner's heart used to be? We are born wired for connection. It is our deepest need, our biological imperative. And yet, so many of us find ourselves trapped in a peculiar and quiet kind of loneliness, the loneliness of being with someone. We study their moods, we learn their preferences, we tell ourselves, we speak the language of their love. But inside, a whisper grows into a roar, a feeling that something essential is missing, that you are pouring your soul into a vessel with a hidden crack. This ache, this hollow fatigue after every interaction is not your imagination, it is not you being needy. It is your entire being, your nervous system, your heart, your spirit sending you a desperate signal. It is telling you that you are in a dynamic that mimics connection but lacks the vital nutrients of true, secure, and reciprocal love. You are trying to nourish yourself from a source that has run dry. It can be incredibly painful and deeply confusing. To find yourself in a relationship where you believe you are loved, yet you feel a persistent, aching emptiness. You might tell yourself you know your partner. You might even believe you speak their love language fluently. But here is the fundamental truth we must confront. Sometimes, what makes us feel loved is utterly different from what our partner needs to feel loved. This disconnect, this profound misalignment of emotional needs, leaves both souls in the relationship feeling unseen, unfulfilled, and longing for a connection that seems always just out of reach. The question then becomes, how can you tell? How can you distinguish between the genuine, nurturing love we all deserve and a performance of affection that leaves you starved at a deep, cellular level? The signs are often not in the grand declarations, but in the quiet, repetitive patterns of absence and neglect. They are embedded in the very fabric of your daily interactions. Let us explore these signs not with judgment, but with clear-eyed compassion for the truth of your experience. Number 1, they consistently pretend to be busy to avoid spending time with you. When a person is authentically connected to you, when love is present, there is a gravitational pull towards togetherness. They want to be with you. They enjoy your company, not as a distraction, but as a source of nourishment. They look forward to shared time. But if your partner regularly invokes the shield of business, if they create a narrative of constant distraction when it is time for connection, please understand this is a profound signal. It suggests that being with you is not a source of replenishment for them, but perhaps an obligation, a drain. They may stay not out of desire, but out of a fear of being alone or a sense of duty. In such a dynamic, it becomes essential to reclaim your own time, to set boundaries, and to invest in your own life. You must demonstrate to yourself and to them that your wholeness does not depend on their sporadic attention. Number 2, the relationship exists primarily on a physical level, without emotional or mental nourishment. Intimacy is a beautiful, integral part of human connection, but when it becomes the only thread holding the relationship together, we must look deeper. A person who truly loves you seeks to connect with the entirety of your being, your mind, your dreams, your fears, your inner world. They want to know you. They want to share themselves with you. If the relationship is confined to the physical realm, if conversations are shallow or non-existent outside of that sphere, it indicates a disconnect. It signals that they are engaging with a part of you, but not with your essential self. This is not about love, it is often about need, about filling a void within themselves. A relationship cannot breathe, cannot grow on physical connection alone. Number 3, compliments. Those verbal acknowledgements of your essence are rare or absent. Words of affirmation, genuine compliments, are the verbal acknowledgement of your presence and worth. They say, I see you, and what I see is good. When these are chronically absent, it creates a quiet climate of invisibility. Do not mistake this for mere oversight. While it is true some people express love differently, and some may use excessive compliments manipulatively, a sustained absence speaks volumes. It suggests that the act of noticing and cherishing your qualities is not a priority in their mind. The person who loves you may not be poetic, but they will find ways in their own authentic voice to reflect your value back to you. Their silence over time is a form of communication. Number 4, they cultivate your dependency rather than supporting your wholeness. In a healthy bond, You are two complete individuals choosing to lean on one another. There is a safety in knowing you can lean, but the goal is not collapse into dependency. A troubling sign is a partner who, whether consciously or not, engineers a dynamic where you feel you cannot function without them. They may be unreliable when you genuinely need support, creating a cycle of anxiety, or they may encourage helplessness to make themselves feel needed. This is not love, this is a form of control. It uses your need for connection to meet their own need for importance. True love wants you to be strong, wants you to flourish because of the relationship, not in spite of it or only within it. Number 5, they initiate contact only when they have a concrete need. The flow of energy in a loving relationship is reciprocal and spontaneous. There is a desire to touch base, to share a moment, to hear your voice, not because of an agenda, but because your existence brings them joy. If you observe that you are the perpetual initiator, the one who maintains the thread of connection, and they only reach out when they require something, a practical favor, emotional soothing, physical intimacy, this is a critical sign. It reveals that in their internal world, you are categorized not as a beloved, but as a resource. Love seeks connection for connection's sake. Utility seeks connection for function's sake. Number 6, they want to leave the relationship, but are paralyzed by the fear of being alone. This is one of the most agonizing positions to be in. You may sense their withdrawal, their half-presence. The painful truth may be that they wish to end the relationship but lack the courage to face solitude, the unknown. They remain not out of love for you, but out of fear for themselves. This is a profound injustice to your heart. A person who loves you will fight for the relationship, will engage with the difficulties. A person who stays only as an alternative to loneliness is using your presence as an emotional safety net. This is not a foundation for love. It is a foundation for shared resentment and slow emotional decay. As number 7, they consistently blame you for everything that goes wrong. Conflict is human. In love, there is a shared responsibility for the climate of the relationship. When something goes wrong, both parties look inward as well as outward. A pattern of constant blame, where you are the designated source of all problems, is a form of emotional violence. It is a refusal of accountability and a negation of your reality. This person is likely terrified of their own imperfections and projects them all onto you. Instead of seeing you as a partner with whom to solve problems, they see you as the problem to be managed. Love does not do this. Love says, we have a problem, not you are the problem. Number 8, a fundamental lack of respect for the relationship and for you. Respect is the bedrock. Without it, love cannot find a home. Disrespect can manifest in many ways: flirting with others as a habit, violating agreed upon boundaries, chronically prioritizing their own whims over your clearly stated feelings. It is the attitude that the relationship's sanctity and your dignity are negotiable. It communicates that they believe they can act unilaterally, and you will tolerate it. This is not a partnership, it is a dictatorship of one. Where there is no respect, there is no container safe enough to hold genuine love. Number 9, a palpable absence of effort. Love is a verb. It is shown in effort. It is in the small, consistent choices to nurture, to repair, to show up. When effort vanishes, love has often already left. A partner who no longer cares will not try to plan, will not try to resolve conflicts, will not try to bring you joy. The relationship becomes a passive object, left to decay on its own. This absence of effort is not laziness, it is the loudest silence of all. It is the active choice to no longer invest in the shared world you built. Number 10, they display a profound indifference to your emotional state. Perhaps the most telling sign of all, your happiness does not bring them joy. Your sadness does not stir their compassion. A loving partner is attuned to you. Your emotional weather matters to their inner climate. Indifference is the opposite of love. It is a psychic withdrawal, a closing of the heart's gates. When they cannot celebrate with you or comfort you, it means you have been emotionally orphaned within the relationship. You are sharing a space, but not a life. Recognizing these signs in your own relationship is profoundly difficult. It asks you to confront a potential truth that your heart has been trying to protect you from. Please understand, people are different. Expressions of love vary, but these patterns are not about a single missed compliment or a busy week. They are about chronic relational dynamics that erode the spirit. If you see these signs reflected in your relationship, it is a call to deep, compassionate inquiry. It is time to reevaluate. The goal is not to blame, but to see clearly. Your longing for a fulfilling, reciprocal love is not a flaw. It is your biology, your spirit, asking for what it needs to thrive. The sooner you have the courage to face the reality of your dynamic, the sooner you can make a choice that truly honors your capacity to love and be loved. Staying in a space of chronic emotional malnutrition, out of fear or habit, serves neither of you. You deserve a connection where you are seen, valued, and cherished, not as an idea, but in the truth of your complete and human self.